and welcome back to another vlog. Today is Monday, April 21st. So happy post-Easter, everybody, and happy post-Resurrection Sunday. Today I am getting ready to go back to class. I intended to vlog this past weekend, but I didn't do anything Saturday. We ended up going to the movies to see the new Minecraft movie. And then, hold on. So anyway, my bad. I am trying to make my dinner so that I can get ready to roll out. I made the kids and Honey's dinner. They are having salmon and Mexican rice. I put the salmon in here because I already cooked it. I'm just trying to heat it up. I had made some roasted bell pepper and tomato soup a couple months ago, and I put the rest of it in the freezer. So I pulled that out, and that's what I'm having, along with a grilled cheese. And then I had made some chicken wings yesterday that I'm also going to eat those. So my dinner is gonna be pretty good. The boys and Honey's dinner is gonna be pretty good, but theirs is done, and now I'm trying to make mine so that I can get ready to go to school. And I'm gonna try to leave a little bit earlier than I normally do to give myself more time before class so that I can actually eat. So that is what I'm doing right now. Anyway, we went to see the Minecraft movie on Saturday. That was really all we did. I kind of laid around until it was time to go to the movie. And then for Easter, we went to a cookout. But we didn't leave until like 5 o'clock. And then we came home. And after the cookout, I didn't feel good. So I went to bed. And then I woke up today around 12:30. Did my day class. And got dinner ready. So it was really nothing to vlog for real. And so, yeah. So now I'm just packing my dinner for school, and then I'm gonna go up and get ready. I'm not doing a whole lot. So this is my last week of this is my last week of class in my regular school. This is my last week of this class, and then this is my last full week in phlebotomy school. So I am very excited that I'm almost done with this crazy hectic schedule that I have right now. And I will soon, you know what, let me talk to y'all when I'm done cooking, because I got too much going on, and then I'm trying to hold y'all, and my arm is already tired. So I'm gonna see y'all in a minute. Okay, y'all, so today I got Ryan's bento box. Because I got my soup in here, I got my sandwich, and then I got my wings, and I'm gonna get a little thing of ranch to be able to put probably down in here. But I usually take my lunchbox, but it's like a salad lunchbox, not really a soup lunchbox. And so this is a thermal container. And so if I can get it open, there we go. So I just got my soup in there. Not gonna lie, it say you're supposed to put boiling hot water in it for 5 minutes and let it sit so that it'll keep it hot. But because I do intend to eat it as soon as I get to school, I don't really need it to be, I don't know, hot for too long. So it just is what it is for right now. I do intend to get me a lunchbox that has one of these, so that way when I want to do something like this, I don't have to take their lunchbox. But since they're not using it right now, I figure why not. So yeah, so I'm gonna put my ranch in here, and then I got my sandwich, my soup, and my chicken, and I'll be good to go. This is my dinner. For breakfast and lunch, I had a protein shake, which I'm still trying to finish. so yeah, so that is my dinner. When I'm done with school today, hopefully I can catch a store that's still open, because I intend to do breakfast and lunch tomorrow, and I need some stuff to be able to do it with. So let me put y'all up real quick. So it's my hope. I should just put the ranch right on the chicken. That's all I'm about to do if I put it in here. Put it on there. So let me just do that, because y'all know I told y'all about my little weight loss or whatever, and I'm trying to keep it up. And in order to do that, I have to get my calories in. And in order to get my calories in, I have to go back to getting up in the morning and knowing what I'm cooking, knowing what I'm eating all day. So I've kind of made up in my mind what I plan on eating all day. Tomorrow, I'm actually going to eat, I still got some chicken left, and I still got some soup left. So I'm going to actually probably do chicken and soup tomorrow too. I don't know if that's going to be my dinner or my lunch. And then everybody, I mean, I got to cook tomorrow anyway, and I already know what I'm cooking for dinner, but I kind of need to know what I'm eating for breakfast and lunch too, so that I can stay on track. I'm hoping that when I come home today, I don't have to come home cleaning and all that stuff. And I'm hoping that I can actually eat before I go into class, so that I don't have to worry about eating when I come home either. Because I'm trying to get back on track. And part of getting on track is not going to bed on a full stomach and being mindful of what I'm eating. So I can't just be eating any old thing, you know? So if a store is open when I get out, I'm going to go to the grocery store, pick up some things. I want to have a kale salad. So y'all know I had the kale salad from Chick-fil-A, which was so good, with the Chick-fil-A chicken tenders. So I can get some kale and have a kale salad and chicken tenders, and I'll be happy. And I can eat that for lunch every day, really. And depending on what time dinner is ready, I can have my dinner for lunch, because I'm having chicken, and we're gonna have chicken and rice. So baked chicken with rice and maybe some broccoli. But because that's what we're having for dinner, if it's ready early enough, I'll have that for lunch and then have my kale salad for dinner. You know, I don't know. That's just the way my mind is processing things. I don't have regular school tomorrow. So worst case scenario, the stores are closed when I get out of class tonight, and I'll just go tomorrow. But that's a worst case scenario situation. I really don't want to have to go tomorrow, because then I won't have breakfast in the morning, because I still gotta go get the stuff for breakfast. Update, I did start applying to jobs, so fingers crossed that I get one of them. But what's for me is for me, so I'm not gonna trip. I mean, you know, if it's for me, they'll call me. If it's not, they won't. And I'm gonna just call it a day. I do have some personal goals that I want to meet pretty soon. So, like I said, I'm just trying to get my life in order. I do want to start traveling again before I have to sit down, because nursing school is taking over my whole life. And by that, I just mean clinicals and labs and 5 days a week and stuff like that. So I do want to travel. I told myself and the boys, what did I have in here? I didn't cook nothing today, so I don't know what I had in here. This might be from yesterday. But I told the boys that once I graduate from phlebotomy school and secure a job, I will plan a small little trip. To where, I don't know. But my kids, they grateful to go anywhere. So really, I could plan a trip to Columbus and they'd be just fine. And if you know anything about Ohio and the way Cleveland and Columbus is set up, it's literally 2 hours away. But they would have a blast. because they get to be in the car for 2 hours and we staying somewhere other than at home. So they're happy. And then my dad is coming to town, not next week, but the week after. And so they're excited for that. I'm excited that my schedule will have slowed down by then, because my schedule right now, it would be crazy trying to entertain my dad and do all this. Trying to entertain my dad and do all this would just be too much. So I'm glad that my schedule will have slowed down by then. Honey's will be getting ready to pick up, but mine will be a lot slower. Okay, so I just made everybody's plates and put them in the microwave, so when they get hungry, the boys can just heat theirs up. When Honey get home, he can just heat his up. This is the amount of soup that I have left from, it was only like maybe a half a jar in there. And then this is what I took. And it actually wasn't that much because it was frozen, so it was solid. So once it settled out, it was probably about that much. So I took about half. This is what I'm taking to school. I'm gonna leave this out because it's still kind of, well, it ain't that hot. I was gonna say it's still kind of warm, so I ain't gonna put it in the refrigerator because I'm gonna have this and then the rest of those chicken wings tomorrow. Don't know if I'm gonna have them for lunch or dinner, but that's gonna be my stuff. Like I said, my lunch or dinner is ready. And now I'm just about to go get dressed, get myself together, and head out. Honey washed my scrubs last night, so I gotta go in the basement and get my scrubs. And like I said, I want to leave a little bit earlier today to give myself time to actually eat before I go in. And I did not charge my tablet, so I'm gonna probably take the charger with me and just charge it on the way out there. I think that's what I'm gonna do, because that's where all my notes are. That's the one thing I really didn't consider when I decided to put all my notes in my tablet. I didn't consider, like, what if I don't charge it and I gotta go to school, you know? I didn't really think about that, but it's okay. So I will see y'all in the car on my way to school. Whew. Hey y'all, so I am officially on my way to class, and no, I did not leave early. I actually left right on time, like at the time that I normally supposed to leave. So I probably won't have time to like eat before class, but it's cool, I guess. I might actually bring it in and then sit in the little, you know, the area where I update y'all at sometimes. I sit in there and eat when we go on break, so that I'm not sitting in the class eating, because like I don't be wanting to sit in front of everybody eating, because I know like everybody else could eat, but they don't, and I don't want to just be sitting there eating in front of everybody, you know. So maybe I'll just sit in the little atrium thing and eat. I do have an energy drink with me, but I don't think I'm gonna really need it, because the protein shake that I had is the cafe latte one, and that one actually has caffeine in it, so I don't think I'm gonna need it. The other thing is, I don't know why the day, like my last day and the day immediately following Mother Nature, I just be feeling so bloated everywhere. I don't know why that is, but I don't have my little shaper waist trainer thing on today, and I feel so bloated in these clothes. So I definitely think my next pair of scrubs, I think I'm gonna get one pair of extra large scrubs. I will not fall into the whole getting a whole bunch of extra larges, because I don't intend to be in them that long. So I'm not gonna get a whole bunch of them, and I don't have nobody else that I could give them to, because even though I have a bunch of nurse friends, I don't think they're in extra larges. And then the ones that probably are, been in it so long that they got their own collection of scrubs. They don't need mine, you know. So I don't want to have a whole bunch of scrubs that I don't intend to be in next year, you know? So that's why I am not falling into the whole going up a size. But I do think for times like these, I definitely need a size up so that I can at least be comfortable, because I'm not comfortable right now. The other thing is, I still don't feel good. So I really want to eat as soon as I get there, just because like I don't feel good, and I don't know if eating will make me feel better. But part of the reason why I didn't eat today is because I didn't feel good. I didn't want to eat. I feel bloated. I feel tight already. Even in my clothes earlier, I didn't feel tight, but I felt bloated. So I didn't really want to eat. But I know going in not eating anything is not good either. So even though you probably could go a day without eating, but not for the journey I'm on. So I need to eat something. So I really hope I get there with enough time to eat at least a little bit, at least half the sandwich, you know? If I can at least eat half the sandwich and a wing or two, I'll be cool until break. But I haven't ate nothing, and I know that if I just don't eat, I'm gonna be in class barely paying attention because I'm hungry. So yeah. The other thing is, I forgot my charger. So I'm not actually currently charging my tablet. So I hope and pray that it's charged enough to get me through class. If not, I still got my notebook and stuff with me, so I'll just write it in my notebook and then transfer it to my tablet tomorrow. Or at the end of class. A lot of times after class, we have a little bit of time that we can just work on our notes. And so if I see early on that it's not charged enough, then I'll just use my notebook until the end of class and then just start transferring everything. But yeah, I don't really have a lot to talk about today because I don't feel good. I don't think we're doing draws today. I know one day this week we got a full lab, and I don't remember if she said Tuesday or Wednesday. I kind of feel like she said Wednesday, but we don't normally draw on Wednesdays. So I feel like I'm wrong on that one. Unless we're gonna do Monday and Wednesday draws and Tuesday and Thursday lectures this week. Maybe she's switching it up this week. I don't know. So if we end up doing draws, then obviously I'll show y'all that. If we don't, and it's just lecture, it's not really a whole lot to show y'all. I was telling y'all earlier, if I keep that clip in, I was telling y'all, ooh, the traffic is beautiful today. Look at that. Spoke too soon. Spoke too soon. But if I keep that clip in, I was telling y'all earlier that this is my last full week of class, of this class. Next week we only have 2 days, and then we'll be done. And this is also my last week in algebra in regular school. So I'm really trying to buckle down this week and get it, finish everything on the top of my game. Like I said, this is my last week in algebra, so as long as I finish strong, I'll be finishing with A, between 97% and 98% A. So that way I can maintain my 4.0 GPA that I currently have. So there's that. And then I also want to finish strong with phlebotomy so that I can schedule my tests as soon as possible, because although the jobs that I applied to doesn't necessarily require you to be certified, the experience and training is enough. Obviously when you are actually certified, you look better on paper. So I am gonna go for the certification, and I'm gonna try to go immediately after. Today I was practicing the order of draw to see if I could remember the order of draw, and I remember the order of draw. Now I have to remember She said for the test, you don't necessarily have to remember what's in it. You just have to remember what lab each one goes to. So I have to start working on what lab each one goes to and what they testing for. I think she said we also need to know the test they running. So I know I was watching one girl on YouTube who was saying the test will come. Like, the more you do it, you know, as you're working, the test will come. Right now, as long as you know, when you early on, as long as you know the order of draw, then, you know, the tests and everything else will come later. But I don't know if for the actual exam, if we need to know the tests. So I need to learn the labs and the tests, because I'm pretty sure, I'm gonna look over it again just to make sure, but I'm pretty positive I got the order of drawdown. Like, I know the order. But yeah. And so I know this car probably about to piss me off, because exactly, thank you. But anyway, so yeah, so there's that. I also tested myself a little bit on like some random questions just to see what I knew by heart. And I know some stuff about capillary punctures. I know some random stuff from what we learned in our first lecture. So yeah. So I'm pretty sure I'm retaining the information. Like, the little mini test I gave myself, and I wasn't looking because I was doing it while I was getting dressed. So I wasn't even looking. Now, when she be doing the mini test at the end, I always be going in the book and looking. I did this one without looking, so I think I'm retaining the information, so I'm pretty happy about that. So yeah, I'm tired today. I'm not necessarily sleepy tired, but I don't feel good tired, if that makes sense. So I do have my energy drink just in case I might end up needing it at some point, because I don't feel good tired. And I'm also try to get up tomorrow. I'm gonna try to get back to getting up early, like when Honey gets up for work. I'm gonna try to get up because I want to get back to working out, because I felt so good working out. And now, like, I haven't been working out since Honey had that surgery. I have not been working out because he was home for a month. So I wasn't getting up early because I didn't have to. Because I didn't have to get up at 6:30 because he wasn't getting up for work. And then when he went back to work, I started this, and I was like, I don't get out of class till 10 o'clock. By the time I get home, eat dinner, and all that other stuff, I'm tired. And then I wake up kind of late, and I got regular school during the day, so I'm really not getting up early to work out then either. So I don't know, I just haven't been working out, and I'm tired of making excuses. I'm just about to get to it. The other thing that I was thinking about today is I'm about to start celebrating all my wins. I'm not about to wait until I get a big win to celebrate, because after doing this, school in the morning, school at night, school, after doing all of this, I realized I'm working pretty hard. I'm working pretty hard to secure a better future for me and my family, and I'm going to celebrate the heck out of that. So I'm going to start celebrating all my wins. And so I don't know what I'm going to do to celebrate when I graduate from here, but I know I'm going to do something, even if it's just like a back massage, go somewhere and get a massage. Even if it's something like that. I love massages, so that'll work. Securing my first job, I'm going to celebrate that. Like, listen, I'm not waiting until I'm done with nursing school to start celebrating stuff. I saw on TikTok, this girl had a cake. I don't know what kind of event she had. It was a couple people there, but she had a cake and it said 25% nurse. And at first I'm like, what? But I get it. She had made it through a fourth of nursing school. She was 25% done with nursing school. Yeah, she celebrated that. And I'm going to too. So I'm going to have another celebration in August when I finish this first, semester. Yeah, finished with 25%. And I'm going to have me a 25% nurse cake too. Because at first I didn't get it, but once I got it, I was like, yes, I'm here for it. And then people was in the comments, I got it because people was in the comments like, yeah, I'm gonna be 35% nurse next week and this and that, blah, blah, blah. So I'm not gonna do all that. 25%, 50%, 75%, 100%. That's what I'm gonna do. But I'm here for it. Celebrate those wins, every last one of them, because you worked for it. You worked for it. Just like I tell my kids in soccer, you win some, you lose some. But even when you win, because sometimes they be down like, well, we only won by 1, so you still won. Who cares if it was by 1? Next time it might be by 2. Next time it might be by 3. You're not gonna blow them out the water every time and win by 10. Like, it's not gonna happen every time. But a win is a win. So if you won by 1, you still won. So it just means that team was either good or y'all wasn't on y'all best. But either way, y'all won. So we're gonna celebrate the fact that y'all won. What y'all won by is not the important factor here. The important factor is that you won. So we're not gonna be down on ourselves because we only won by 1. My sister-in-law just graduated LPN school last year, December of last year, and she was like, listen, C's get degrees. All you need is 60%. I don't care if I got 61%. Did I pass? And I was like, shit, I get it. So especially now doing it, I get it. Now granted, I'm hard on myself right now because I want A's, but that's a personal goal. It really don't even have nothing to do with nursing school. Like, this girl on YouTube was like, you could be a straight C student and be an excellent nurse. You could be a straight A student and be a bad nurse. Like, your grade does not determine the kind of nurse you're going to be. So for real, I'm not striving for all A's and a 4.0 GPA because I think it's going to make me a better nurse. I'm striving for all A's and a 4.0 GPA to prove to myself that in high school I was half-assing it and I could have done better. I should have done better and I could have done better, because I'm not even going to tell y'all what I graduated with. I did just enough to get across that stage. Just enough. That was it. That was all. Nothing more, nothing less. And put it this way, not only did I only do just enough to get across the stage, I was still doing makeup work the day of graduation. The day of graduation, it was still a question on whether I was going to graduate or not. And I had to do makeup work and then talk to and have my teacher grade it right then and there. Like, hey, can you grade this so that I can see what my grade is going to be for this class? Like that. I skirted through high school by the skin of my teeth. And I know I could have done better. I could have graduated, maybe not valedictorian, because our valedictorian was smart as hell. But I definitely could have graduated at the top of my class. And I didn't. For no reason other than I did not put in the work. And so with that being said, this go round in school is I am trying to prove to myself that I could have done it. That I could have graduated at the top of my class, and I just didn't. So, that is why I be on myself about maintaining my A's. Because, again, I know I can do it. And then the fact that my first part of nursing school is the college version of all my high school classes. And I'm graduating, or I'm passing each of them with 96% and better in college. There's no reason why I should have been skirting through with C's, low C's at that, not even high C's. They wasn't even C pluses. They was this close to being D's. So There's no reason why I can get through college algebra with an A, but I couldn't get through high school algebra with an A. There's no reason why I can get through college literature and composition with A's, but English 3 and 4 I skirted through with C's. Like, there's just no reason. So, like I said, my personal goal is to graduate college with honors. And if I do that, when I do that, I already got a cruise booked for when I graduate. Like, that's already in the works. But that's like a 3-day cruise, I think. 3 or 4. Because it's going to be on a brand new ship. So y'all know Royal Caribbean coming out with another ship. This summer. Star of the Seas is coming out. But next year, Legend of the Seas is coming out. And so they start in the Mediterranean first, and then they'll be in the Caribbean in like September and November of 2026. They'll be in the Caribbean. And so for January of 2027, because I graduate school in December of 2026, January of 2027, you better believe I will be on the Legend of the Seas as a congratulations present to myself. And when I graduate with honors, when I graduate with honors, I'm gonna go on my 3-day cruise, and then I'm gonna go somewhere for a week. Yeah, don't know where yet, but I'm going somewhere for a week. And then when I pass the NCLEX, because I don't know when I'm gonna take the NCLEX, I don't know how soon after, it depends on how ready for it I feel. But when I pass the NCLEX, I'm going somewhere for 2 weeks. Going somewhere for 2 weeks. So yeah, I already got it all planned out. Somebody got my parking spot today. It's cool. So yeah, I'm going somewhere for 2 weeks because I'm gonna deserve it. And I'm taking me a nice 2-week break. I might take me a longer break than that, but I'm definitely taking at least a 2-week break. And I'm going to relax on the beach in somebody's Caribbean. Y'all know the Caribbean is my favorite. But then again, I might do the big one and do the Mediterranean. That might be what I do. I might do the Mediterranean. Because why not? I've never been to the Mediterranean. So why not do something I never did before? You know? So, I'm about to get into this food real quick. I should put my hoodie on because I am the one that will make a mess. Believe me when I say. Not I can't get it open. This is not the time. This is not the time. Because I got 10 minutes to get this done. I can't get it open, y'all. Oh, shoot. Okay. So anyway. So yeah, I might do the Caribbean. I might do the Mediterranean. In order to... Oh, it's still hot. Do something I never did before. That is my before school update. Now I'm about to eat. And I will see y'all after school. Okay, y'all, so we are on break. And this is what I was saying. Like, if I don't finish eating, I'll just come out here and eat. But I finished. I sat right in that car and ate. I do still got a little bit of my soup left, but I ate that sandwich and I ate my wings. Now I probably will finish the soup when I get home if I'm hungry. Today's class is going really well. It is just lecture, so I don't have nothing to show y'all. But I definitely didn't think I was going to need this today because I had my protein shake, but I could feel myself in there going to sleep. Like, not going to sleep, but getting tired. And when I leave, I need to look up a grocery store, see what grocery store is near here, and hope they open so that I can go to the store and get our stuff for breakfast and lunch and dinner. Well, I don't need to get dinner, but breakfast and lunch for the rest of the week. But other than that, I'm literally just walking around for these little 15 minutes so that I can, move, not just be sitting. And stay on top of my weight. Because we got goals. We got goals this year. This summer, we're trying to be outside. And not outside in Ohio. We're trying to be outside. So, we got to be comfortable. So, I'm not doing nothing crazy. I'm not trying to tire myself out. I'm literally just walking. Just walking. I'm trying to wake up. These are so good when they cold. They alright when they not. And it's not cold no more. So, I will see y'all, I guess, after class. Because there's nothing to show y'all today. Okay, hey y'all. So, I am done with class for today. And I am about to try to catch this store before they close. I really hope I don't waste my gas. Trying to make it to this store before they close. It's only 2 miles away, so we'll see. The one thing that I gotta hope is that they did not, that they don't close their doors and lock their doors early. Some people be like, oh, we close at 10, but they be didn't lock their doors at 9:30. I'm trying to catch them before they do that because I know what I need. I already know what I need. So I'm not even gonna be in there long. Plus, I'm on a budget. Plus, I'm on a budget. All I need is some kale, my chicken tenders, the dressing from Chick-fil-A, the dressing from Chick-fil-A that go on the kale salad, some Parmesan cheese because they do have a couple of things of the big cuts of like you know how you got the shreds, but then with Parmesan they also do like the thin slices or whatever. That, and then some stuff for breakfast for the next couple days. Continue for 2 miles. And some tuna. I do need tuna. And some chickpeas. And some ketchup. And I needed ketchup and hot sauce, I think. I think that was all I needed. Because I want to try to make the mambo sauce for my chicken wings. So that's it. That's all. I'm about to go in there, speed race through this store so that I can get everything I need without them being like, ma'am, it's time to go. Class was good. Like I said, it was just lectures today, so wasn't nothing to show y'all. We learned a few new things. Actually, we learned a lot of new stuff. And then at the end, we went over like I told y'all I should be quizzing us at the end to see how much we know, how much we retaining, are we doing our notes, stuff like that. And I remembered a lot off the back of my hand, like off the top of my head, more than I thought I knew. And then I know I need to get better at remembering the order of draw and what they testing for, because I remembered the order, but I gotta remember what they're testing for. Now, granted, earlier I said this one girl that I was watching was like, the test will come, don't worry about that right away, but that is for like at work. But for the test, you need to know the tests and what they testing for. And I think you need to know whether it yields plasma or serum. So I gotta go back over my notes for that. I got a lot more to add to my notes. I probably added tonight because I'm not tired. I drank that energy drink. So I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna try to pack honey stuff tonight for work tomorrow, but I'm planning on doing tuna for lunch for him. So I don't know if I'm gonna boil the eggs tonight. Because then I gotta stay up and wait for him. So I'm not sure that I'm gonna do that. Cause I ain't like trying to be downstairs all night. So, oh, this car just went around me like I'm not doing the speed limit. But it's okay. Do you, baby? Because I'm in a neighborhood I ain't trying to play with. So, do you? So anyway, so yeah. I am going to try to run into this store, get the things that I need, and then
a quarter mile, turn left.
Go home and pack honey's lunch for tomorrow. And if I'm feeling up to it, I'll do some of my notes. I do realize that I got a lot more notes to do, like a lot more.
At the light, turn left, then turn right.
Even for older stuff, I still got a lot more notes to do. But I did remember a lot. So, ooh, I'm about to call honey and let him know that I am done with class and I'm at the store. Now, I do share my location with him, so he knows, but he not really all that into all that technical stuff, so it ain't like he check it. He only check it if I tell him to check it, or if I resend it to him or something like that, then he'll look at it. But for the most part, he ain't gonna look at it and be like, where's she at, you know? So I'm gonna just tell him and pray that I get into this store and these doors ain't locked. So I will see y'all when I come out this store. Yeah, so I am literally just leaving the store, and I got out of there literally just enough time. Hopefully I got everything I needed. I really don't know. I feel like I probably should have grabbed some tuna because I don't know how much of it I got at the house. And I'm gonna make me chickpea salad. It's like tuna salad, but with chickpeas instead of tuna. And nobody else really likes it except me. They used to like it when we was vegan and they didn't have no other options. They was like, oh, that's real good. And then we went back to eating meat and they was like, I don't really like that. So I'm like, so we about to see. Hopefully I got enough tuna at the house for everybody except for me to be able to eat some. And so I think I got everything. I know I got everything for my kale salads that I plan to eat. I know I got everything for that. And I believe I know I have everything for dinner. I got stuff for breakfast. I got me some more of my 100-calorie English muffins so I can make my breakfast sandwiches. I got some more bacon and sausage so the kids can have toast with bacon and sausage, or eggs or something, I don't know, bacon or sausage or whatever. Honey, generally speaking, eats oatmeal for breakfast, so I don't too much have to worry about him breakfast wise. Like I said, I'm gonna make the tuna for lunch for him. I'll make my kale salad tomorrow for me for lunch. And then for dinner, I already know what I'm making for dinner. I pulled out my chicken and my bell peppers already. I did get an onion so that I can put it in my chickpea salad, and so that I can put it, I need it for dinner tomorrow. I hope this stuff lasts me for a while because I literally just spent $117. So I'm really hoping this stuff lasts for a while. and don't run out at a bare minimum before the end of the week. I also got biscuits, so if they can have biscuits with breakfast. So we should be good for the rest of the week, because I'm gonna probably have kale salads or my chickpea salad every day for lunch. And I'm gonna try, because I don't have my regular school tomorrow, I'm going to try to prep my stuff tomorrow, so that when it's time for me to, on days that I have school in the morning and school at night, trying to cook breakfast, do schoolwork, help the boys with their schoolwork, cook dinner before I leave, make sure I'm getting in enough calories, make sure I'm not getting in too many calories, make sure to try to do all of that when I got school in the morning, school at night. That's just a lot. And I'm really trying to get my life in order, so that when I start working, I can figure out, it'll be easy. That's really what I'm trying to do, because what I don't want is to be working and trying to figure everything out. Don't know how, still bad with my time management, still bad with, I really don't want to do that. So the other thing I wanted to tell y'all, I wasn't gonna tell y'all till tomorrow, but given the fact that, I don't know, I got school here tomorrow, honestly, because I was thinking, I got all day tomorrow. Like, no, I just don't have regular school tomorrow, so I don't know if I'm gonna start tomorrow. But I told y'all, I need some money. I got credit cards to pay off and trips I'm trying to plan. And also, with me being a travel agent, I need some travel content. So I gotta go on trips, even if they local, something or another, for hotels or whatever. And like I said, I want to start celebrating all of my accomplishments, big and small. So therefore, I need to start being able to do little stuff. So I wasn't gonna say nothing until tomorrow, because I planned on starting tomorrow, just to get a feel for it. But your girl done went on and signed up for DoorDash. I need to get a couple of coins in here, because baby, we don't get food stamps, and I just spent $117 on groceries on my credit card that is already damn near to the limit. So I need to be able to pay that stuff back. And I want to start back working on my credit, because y'all, I had real good credit, and then I stopped working and maxed out my cards and been slowly paying them off. And so my credit score went down, and I'm trying to get back right. So I need to start getting these credit card utilization numbers, the percentages down. So that's it for being all up in my business for the night. But so I said I was gonna try to start tomorrow, just to get a feel for what to do, since I don't have school during the day, and I know what I'm making for dinner tomorrow. So I'm gonna wake up in the morning and start it, even if I don't do nothing but prep it in the morning. I'm making baked chicken with rice, and that's easy. I got my cream of chicken to make it creamy, make my little gravy to go with it, and we're good to go. So even if I don't do nothing but wake up in the morning and start it, or prep it, season my chicken, get it ready literally to just go in the oven, and then around 2-3 o'clock put it in the oven and go on about my business. Even if that's the case, that's cool. But since I don't have as much to do tomorrow as far as the stuff that I normally have to do during the day, I think I'm gonna try to DoorDash tomorrow. I'm gonna try to get up early, get up when honey leave. That's why I'm trying to go in here, get his stuff ready, and go to bed. Actually, I might not need to get him nothing ready, because generally speaking, when he got other stuff to do in the mornings before work, and it throws his whole little system off, generally speaking, he don't take nothing to work. So he might not be taking nothing tomorrow. If that's the case, I'm going home and going to bed so I can get up in the morning. This is him. Hold on. Well, anyway, per usual, thank y'all for hanging out with me today. Tomorrow, I think tomorrow is the full lab that I was telling y'all about, where we're doing everything. So tomorrow will be a little bit more interesting at school, and I'm sure I'll be able to show y'all. So come back tomorrow so that you can see. We're gonna be doing, I think she said centrifuging tomorrow, smears tomorrow. We're doing everything tomorrow. She said we're doing a full lab. Tomorrow's gonna be so fun. Blah, blah, blah. That's what she said. So come back tomorrow so that you can see all of that. Because y'all, I am a phlebotomist now. I'm just looking for a job. I'm a phlebotomist. I'm just looking for a job. Okay? So, like I said, Thank y'all for hanging out with me today. Make sure y'all come back tomorrow. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This is only a part of my journey because y'all know this page is all about travel and lifestyle. It was mostly travel for a minute because I started traveling a lot, but since your girl is busy from sun up to sundown now, literally, I don't travel nearly as much, so I'm getting back into lifestyle. So this is a part of my journey. I'm also on my weight loss journey. Obviously, I'm in nursing school. I am in phlebotomy school, and I am a boy mom, so y'all know boy mom vlogs. And so on this channel, you're gonna find all things travel, lifestyle, because I feel like, you know, people on YouTube seem like they got it all together, and baby, I don't. I'm trying to get it together. So this is my journey of trying to get my life together. This is only a part of my journey of getting my life together. So if you like content like that, if you want to see how I progress on my journey of getting my life together, then like I said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye.
Don't let it fall